Hello, today we're going to show you how to apply a combined customer and vendor transaction. This is in the event that you've got a customer and a vendor that are the same and you want to offset a payables against receivables, whether it zeroes out or whether to either pay that net difference or receive cash of the net difference. So you can do this through a general journal. Okay, you would choose the customer or vendor. We'll start with the customer, and then I've chosen the Adamantum. And then you would choose the entries that you want to apply it against. Okay, the next you would choose the vendor, and you would choose the same vendor name. Again, you would do the apply entries. All right, so as you can see, it has picked up the customer invoice that we're applying it to, and then a vendor that we're applying it to. In this case, it doesn't zero out. If it's zeroed out, you would just simply be able to post it and it would apply against each other. However, in this case, we can see that as a customer, we're owed more money than the vendor, than them as a vendor. So in that case, you would want to do one of two things. Okay, it would depend on whether or not you have received the cash already. So if the customer has sent you a check or a payment already for this amount, then what you would want to do is you'd want to select your bank account as the offset. Okay, and then you would put in the amount that you received. All right, and now your total balance is zero. So you would be able to post this here. And then you'll see that it is lowering your accounts payable, lowering your AR, and hitting all the accounts you would want it to. So you can go ahead and post this. Otherwise, you would have not had this and just posted without it. If it was the opposite, if this was the vendor and this was the customer and the amount owing was different, then all that you would do is, again, you would just do the bank, but it would just be a negative amount here to offset it. So if you haven't actually received any money or you haven't paid anything, what you would want to do instead of hitting your bank account is you'd want to hit a GL account, somewhere to park the money until you actually make that vendor payment or receive that net difference from the customer. Okay, so you would just put that to any GL account that you might have, another receivables, a prepaid account, deposit account, depending on how your GL has been set up. For now, I will plug it to the other receivables. And in this case, we will put it there and we'll be able to post that, assuming that we haven't received any of the money. And then if you were to go to that customer, you'll see that that invoice for the 8,000 is no longer on their account and it's been applied. And if we go to the vendor account, you will see the same thing. So there's nothing showing here because there's nothing they owe anymore because we have applied it off in full. Using the general journal is a way that you can offset a customer and vendor that are the same and their transactions against each other.